What's up everyone? I am filming the intro on my laptop. Haven't done one of these in a while. I just wanted to say I am filming a video about living like Gary Vee for a day. So I filmed this about a week ago. Didn't mean for it to sound like that song. Filmed it a week ago and wow, that took me back to like college. Anyways, I really wanted to live a life or a day like Gary Vee, so I looked up his daily routine. I watched a video where he goes hour by hour pretty much through his daily routine, and I'm kind of incorporating it into my own life. I highly recommend everyone does this at least once a week. It is extremely unsustainable for me to do this every single day because he just gets so much done in a day, and I feel like he just like works and doesn't ever take any breaks. So that was what I did for today. I thought it was so much fun. If you guys want me to do another one of these, or maybe living a whole week like Gary Vee and doing a whole week of these or something like that, maybe his morning routine every week, I'm not really sure, then let me know. I loved doing this. I was so productive. I had so much fun. And I can't wait for you guys to watch this. So let's just get into the video. Okay guys. It's 6 a.m. and I just woke up. I'm pretty tired. Not as tired as I thought I would be, but still really tired. If it was dark outside, this would not be happening, but New York City, the sunrise is at like 5:30, so it's pretty light in my room, which helps a ton. So the first thing that Gary Vee does when he wakes up in the morning is go and work out. I am about to go work out. I clearly am not going to a gym because we are in the middle of a pandemic, but I'm gonna go to the water and work out by the park. If it was still dark outside, I don't know if I would feel comfortable doing that just because no one's really out and about in the city, and as a young girl, I would be kind of scared to do that because it is light out and it's like about to be 7 a.m. What time is it? Okay, it's 6:30. Then I feel like more people are out and about. Hope it's not. Hope I'm not the only one on the streets. And honestly, I surprisingly have more energy, but I'm a morning person, so I do have energy in the mornings. I'm just hoping that this energy can last me until late today because Gary Vee doesn't take no breaks. So I am actually waiting for my Apple Watch to charge because I forgot to charge it last night, so I'm going to charge it for about 10-15 minutes. But I was just thinking, okay, if this had happened to Gary Vee, would he be just laying around scrolling on Instagram? Probably not. He'd probably be checking his emails so that he doesn't take away from his email time. So I am about to just hop on and check my emails. I want to be productive every second of the day, and scrolling on Instagram isn't going to cut it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check my emails. Okay guys, just got back from my workout. I'm gonna shower really quickly because it was such a hard workout and I'm super sweaty. And then I'm gonna get to work. But because I did emails and stuff in the morning, and even on my walk there, I was like on my phone answering things, I have still managed to like get stuff done today, and I feel like I have been productive, so that's why I'm not too worried. It's only 8 a.m. so still ahead of, like, still on schedule, but whew, yeah, I'm gonna shower, get ready for the day. But that was a good start to my day. I miss working out in the mornings. Okay guys, so I just looked at my calendar and I am actually super on track. Basically, I just had wake up and get ready, workout from 6:30 to 7:30, and then Gary Vee says that he has quality time in the morning for himself with his kids for about 10 minutes, so I included that in there too, even though my quality time was pretty much me charging my watch, but it doesn't matter. So I did emails before I worked out, so it actually made sense, like just rearrange my calendar a little bit, and now on my calendar it's time for breakfast. So he always says that he gets to the office around 8 a.m. and then he goes outside the office to grab a bite to eat. I'll probably just make a breakfast at my house. I just think it makes sense to eat in. There's no point in going out, and honestly it'll probably save me time if I just make a breakfast here. So I have breakfast on my calendar from 8:30 to 9:15. He don't know how long he takes on breakfast, but I'm assuming the commute to go somewhere, get your food, eat it, wait for it to come out, and all of that stuff probably takes him about 45 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then after that, basically, I just have a ton of stuff to do with my website, pitching, emails, and I'm really excited to just be really productive. I think this video is kind of forcing me to do that, which I'm very grateful for. So I'm about to go and make breakfast instead of buying it outside. I think it's just more cost efficient, which he is always talking about how you would need to make sacrifices if you want to succeed in your business. Like if you don't have enough money to start a business, that costs somewhere else. So this could be one of those moments. Really, I just don't need to. I just went grocery shopping yesterday. I don't need to go outside to get food, so gotta make some food in here and then get to work. Been working for an hour now. Right now I just finished editing my website, and I actually went through Asana and was communicating with Hani and through there just for some future podcast stuff that we're dealing with. I've been emailing back and forth with this one girl that is going to be on my podcast, hopefully on my Patreon as an Ask Me Anything series. So just organizing that, sending calendar invites, communicating with Hani, and now I actually have a meeting with Hani. So I'm about to join this Google Hangout and meet with her. But we have these every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. So let me log in. Google Hangouts is a lifesaver. Join Hangout. Hey.
Hey. I'm sorry, I look like trash today.
No. You're good. Wait, I'm vlogging really quickly. Do you want me to get you or no?
You can.
I'll just film like myself right here.
There.
Bye. Quick meeting with my intern is done. So me and Hani basically just talked about any updates from this week, who she's reaching out to, who I'm reaching out to, future clients, and also a client that we have now, like what's next with them, because we're kind of working on the next steps because the campaign is kind of wrapping up and we're going to start another campaign, and just talking about like the wording and the messaging behind that. But yeah, right now I have on my calendar to pitch to new clients for 2 hours. So I'm going to get creative. I'm going to try to find new clients. If you guys have tips for me, let me know to convince people that Barbu Agency can help them, because I truly believe that a lot of companies need an agency or need consultations or just need some help with marketing, especially during COVID. It's kind of a weird time, and in someone that has been in the digital space for a long time. So just gonna try to convince some brands and businesses and reach out, and if not, I'll make a connection. So that's what's on the agenda for now. Pretty boring, just laying in my bed doing work, but honestly, I feel so productive and I feel so motivated. I don't know if it's because I just drank this cold brew, but I just feel like I'm like, yes, I cannot wait to do this. Like, normally I'm like feeling a little sluggish, but honestly, I was listening to a Gary Vee podcast this morning while working out because I just thought it was appropriate, and it got me so motivated. So here I am, ready to take on the world and about to start just cold emailing. And who knew it could be that fun? I'm going to listen to some focus music and we're going to get going. Today has been flying by. So it is 12 o'clock, which means I am researching my client for today. I have a one-on-one consultation at 5 p.m. today, and on my calendar I have that I'm going to be researching her from 12 to 12:30. Usually it doesn't take me 30 minutes, but occasionally it does, so I did want to allot that much time for it. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, and Gary Vee in his video says that he does not eat lunch, so I'm just gonna have a snack. Obviously, I'm not gonna follow this to a T where it's like, if I'm starving, I'm not gonna have lunch because I'm doing it his way, because honestly, I'm trying to make his day, but like kind of trying to incorporate it into my own so that it is still realistic. So I'm just gonna have a small lunch. Like, I have this like cottage cheese and blueberry snack that I might have, and just kind of snack throughout the day while I have time. But yeah, as of now, I am researching my next client and getting a FaceTime. Alright guys, I am hungry, so I'm gonna go and get a snack from my kitchen. I think I'm just gonna do a snack that is high in protein so that I am full, but still really yummy. So I just finished up communicating with my client, and I followed up with her, reached out to a few influencers, followed up with them, just kind of made sure I did everything with that today. It didn't take me that long because we are kind of like wrapping up, but just wanted to let you guys know I am on track. I actually ended that a little bit early. I signed a petition to basically demand justice for the cops that murdered George Floyd a few days ago. I believe it happened 3 days ago from when I'm filming this. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. One of the good reasons of being successful and having an influence and having people that are listening is that you can speak up and you can use your platform for good. I don't really talk about, like, I don't even want to say political things because this is literally not political. Like, anyone that says this is political, it's just like, I don't really talk about, I guess, the news on my channel, and I definitely think that I should talk about it more when something this insane and this horrendous and horrific happens in the world, and it is affecting so many people. So for my Black followers and for my Black subscribers and viewers, I just want to say that I'm so sorry for what has happened, and the fact that if it wasn't filmed, like, probably nothing would have happened, let's be honest. So I just wanted to mention that, and I'm going to link the petition down below so you guys can check it out. It's 89% of the way full, so that's since I've signed it. It'll probably get to 100 today though, but I'm still going to leave that down below. But I just want to mention that, and also it does have to do with this, like, I know this is like a Gary Vee video, but it does have to do with this as well, because I was actually writing down like some of Gary Vee's mantras and like what he believes and kind of like his messages that he says a lot to his followers and in his conferences and in his speeches and on his podcast, and a lot of it is to be empathetic. He has a whole like wine thing saying to empathy and like be empathetic, and he always calls that his superpower, and I think it's one of those things that if you are not empathetic towards other people, no matter how big and no matter how successful you get. It's part of my day, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I do feel like this is something that someone with power and with influence like Gary Vee would do as well. I saw that he posted about it. So just gonna let that out there for you guys, and just not being afraid to speak out about things like this, because for so long I have been. I'm not gonna lie, I think it can be kind of scary to speak out and to have an opinion about things that there's a lot of opinions about, or just things that are very like personal to some people. But I just think that it kind of needed to be said, needed to be done, and wanted to include it in this video. I think that was a very productive use of my time to sign that, and I definitely recommend every single person watching this to do it, because like I said, this is not a political issue at all. This is just plain wrong, and it's murder in broad daylight, and it is so freaking sad. And if like, yeah, it's just so sad. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to working, but I wanted to share that with you guys. Again, I just like, if anyone needs to speak about something, you guys can leave it in the comments. That's my 2 cents on that. I'm gonna get back to work, but yeah, just a reminder to speak up, be empathetic, and not like turn a blind eye to these things. And even if it's all over social media, it's there for a reason, because it keeps happening. So anyways, gonna get back to work. I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. I am making the first post to my Patreon, and also I've been using this app called MindNode, and it basically does this like, I forgot what these are called. Are these called like brain maps? You have like a focal point, which my focal point is Patreon, and then all the categories stemming off of it, and all of the little posts that I'm going to be doing off of those. So basically it just helps you really form your ideas, and that's something that I've been loving. So this is just helping me organize my thoughts with the Patreon and what I'm going to post, how I'm going to post it, because again, like I said, I want to get very specific and in-depth with you guys, and I also want to show you guys like what I'm using. So this is what I'm using on my iPad Pro. Anyways, just sitting here and writing out the first post. I will link my Patreon down below so you guys can join it. But yeah, I have just been working on this. So I have engaged with my followers on there, because when I was looking at how Gary Vee spends his day, he says that 10% of it is being Gary Vee, like taking interviews, interacting with people, doing like Gary Vee tea and all of that stuff. Like that's like 10% of his day. So I was like, I really want to do that. I really want to start interacting with more people, not really focusing on the agency for 100% of my day, and remembering my own personal brand. And I feel like that counts me filming this. Like that definitely is included in that. And then me posting on Instagram. I've been doing an Instagram takeover today. So as I've been going along with my day, I've actually been like posting about what I'm doing on the Honey Soleil podcast Instagram, because I said that I was going to do a takeover for them. Posting on my own individual stories, things like that. Those are all things that are me. So I think I'm actually going to shorten out the time that I'm engaging with my followers, because one, I don't really need that much time to do that, because I do typically engage throughout the day, but I'm going to extend the Patreon time because I really want to just create at least like 1 or 2 posts today about that. But really I was just brainstorming a lot today, and that's been really, really helpful. So just want to give you guys an update on what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that app is super helpful if you guys are just trying to clear your head with ideas. And then currently it's 3:40 right now, and at 5 o'clock I do have a consultation with someone, and then I'm just going to do a little bit more work after that, and I should be done with my day around 7 or 8 p.m. So yeah, been working for a full day, but it's actually been so productive, and I don't feel like I'm crashing at all. I'll probably have a coffee in a little bit just because I kind of want one, even though I don't feel like I need one, but just for a simple pleasure in life. But yeah, it's been a good productive day. I feel like I've been listening to Gary Vee a lot, listening to a lot of podcasts a lot, and it's just been super, super helpful in just like being very motivated to go. Just finished up with my very first Patreon post. So excited. And I think because I was so in the zone of focusing on my agency, it just really brought me a lot of really good ideas. And I kind of like this time batching thing where at a certain point I'm done and I move on to the next thing. And I also really like batching my days. Like the fact that today was pretty much all Barbu agency stuff, it really gave my head a lot of clarity on what I want to do with it. And tomorrow I think I really want to make it more of a YouTube day where I'm in front of the camera filming, editing, and really focusing on YouTube, because I think again it's just gonna put me in that headspace of like really just working on YouTube stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If you guys want to see a video on me time batching my entire week and like how that goes like day by day, then let me know. It is currently 4:45 and I have a consultation at 5 p.m. So I have 15 minutes of not really anything scheduled. So basically what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go and make myself a matcha tea, because I don't really want to make a coffee because it's already a little bit late and I'm really not that tired. So I think a tea will be perfectly fine. So I'm going to do that in my 15 minutes off. And I think Gary Vee would approve. I hope he would approve. If he's watching this, do you approve? Okay guys, to wrap up my day, I am going through all my emails again. So because I've been doing stuff, I had my call right now, I had other stuff going on, I haven't really been actively checking my email. So right now I'm going to go through my email. I have about 10 emails to go through, and then I actually think I am going to be done with my day. I went through my Google Drive, sent stuff to clients, and now I'm just going to go through my email and then be done with my day. So that's super exciting. Gonna have dinner, gonna have more, maybe like just be on my phone like interacting with people, but not as like hardcore working. That today wasn't that bad. This was nice. I think I'm gonna have a Gary Vee day once a week. This was great. I'm so productive.